Crypto has been in the news a great deal over the last couple of weeks because President Trump has kept crypto in the news for the last couple of weeks. I mean, this is somebody who ran for office on a pledge to turn the U.S. into the crypto capital of the planet.
And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way, and that's what's going to happen.
So one of the ideas that President Trump has considered is the creation of this strategic Bitcoin reserve. And that would see the United States possess some amount of Bitcoin that it would just sit on for a number of years. So to understand this, you have to think a little bit about what the U.S. currently does. You know, we have foreign currencies in reserve, for example. We hold treasury bills. We even have stockpiles of medical equipment and oil that we release when the price of gas gets too high. But the idea that President Trump has put forward is that we would do the same for Bitcoin, starting with the cryptocurrency that the U.S. already has in its possession. The U.S. has seized about $20 billion or so of Bitcoin and other assets through past criminal investigations, and typically the U.S. government sells that stuff off over the years. With Bitcoin, with the idea that President Trump has put forward, the U.S. would keep that Bitcoin and it would sit on it. Now, there are some who want to see President Trump go even further than that, right? They want to see him use taxpayer dollars or some other mechanism to actually buy Bitcoin, with the idea being that if the U.S. takes advantage now and the price of Bitcoin continues to skyrocket, that would ultimately see the U.S. sitting on a stockpile that would be worth a great amount of money.
The banking system that we have around the world, the modern banking system, is antiquated. It's antiquated, and it's just a matter of time before really crypto not only catches up, but just really leaps ahead.
But there are lots of critics of this plan. There are a lot of people who feel it's really risky to see the US government sit on Bitcoin because it's so volatile. The price of Bitcoin can go up and down, sometimes very, very rapidly and in very significant ways. And some of these ideas that would see the US actually use taxpayer dollars to buy Bitcoin could be especially risky because the US has to borrow that money. So we could be borrowing money to ultimately take a loss, which would exacerbate the debt. So this strategic reserve is going to be something that's going to be talked about in the months to come. There are a lot of people in the crypto community who want to see it happen, and President Trump has at least promised that he's going to do something on this front.